Hey, good looking. I was wondering if you had a couple of minutes to talk about something I've been thinking about.
Sure, what's up?
First, I want to ask, do you believe in evil as an innate aspect of the human psyche?
Huh?
What I mean to say is, do you believe that a person can be born evil?
Well, I don't know about evil, but I do know that there are psychopaths and sociopaths that have a different moral compass than the average person.
That's a valid point. But if you look at those disorders as being the result of trauma in the formative years, which I suspect is also the case for many other maladaptive neurotypes, technically, this would still be a result of external factors.
I mean, true. What are you getting at?
Honestly, I think that evil is always the result of external factors that would cause a person to act in their own interest to the detriment of other people's well-being. If we lived in a perfect world where everyone could get what they want without violating the boundaries of others, the concept of evil would fade away. Or rather, the actions we perceive as evil in nature would never materialize if everyone was already functioning in a state of abundance.
That's quite a mouthful there, Professor. But aren't the people with the most money and resources often the worst overall human beings in terms of the actions they take?
That is the perception, but that's not what I mean when I talk about abundance. Simply having external things does not fill the void within. That's why so many wealthy people still struggle with a variety of other issues, because they are ultimately still in a perpetual state of lack. When I talk about abundance, I mean the internal feeling of wholeness that comes from truly knowing you are a part of something greater than yourself, feeling the divinity inside you with every breath.
Damn, bro, you're spitting bars. Next, you'll be telling me reality is a holographic simulation. You been hitting the shrooms again?
Very funny. But since you brought it up,
My brother in Christ, I'm not high enough for where you're about to take this conversation. Plus, you said this would only take a couple minutes. Rain check?
you know, that's more than fair. But I do have a couple of closing thoughts on the nature of evil. You'll humor me, yes?
Don't I always?
In any event, I believe that the truest way we could eradicate evil from the world is raising our own consciousness to the level that we can project divine love outwards with enough power to awaken the awareness within the rest of humanity that we all exist as one being. As long as we see others as separate from us, we can externalize the harm we do to them as self-defense, not realizing that it's actually self-harm. Does that make sense?
I mean, probably.
Well, let it simmer a while in that noggin of yours. Sometimes things take a while to process.
Indubitably. Now can we go eat?
Of course!